Hello everyone, how are you? Welcome back to the channel and another video. So today is time attack. It is actually the very next day after drifting that was yesterday. I don't know when these videos are going to go out in relationship to each other, but I'm actually a little bit tired. I have not changed my diff yet. I started yesterday and I was like, you know what, I can't be arsed. And I also almost slept in through this event, so I'm a little on the back foot. So we'll see how organised the organisers are when I get there. I'll quickly go and do my documentation and chuck the car in a pit, and I'll make the call then whether I'm going to change the diff or not. I mean, I should. It'll be much better all around, but time and motivation is what's probably lacking. Anyway, that seems like a rather negative start to the day, which is not. I'm going bloody racing. It's going to be great. The car went wicked yesterday drifting. I expect nothing less for today. So let's go to the track. Right, well, I'm here. I've done documentation, been out for a sighting lap already, didn't have any of the cameras on because, you know, I was late. Here we are. Drag attack. So we'll see how this goes. I haven't changed my diff, haven't changed my alignment. I think we might get 4 or 5 goes at it, so I might just, whilst the ground's wet, not even bother caring, I should say. I'm going to go out and see how it feels and see how I can push it, and may add a little negative camber to the rear and take a little negative camber out of the front. We'll see. And then, yeah, diff, as I say, if I'm to be real with myself, I actually can't be bothered. I'm not going to be hyper competitive at this anyway. There's actual race cars here, so yeah. I'm going to start setting up all my cameras on the car and get changed and get ready to go out. just had my first session, and to be honest, it went bloody well. Very happy. The ducting for the radiator, its cars never ran so cool. Like, highest temp was 95 degrees, and that was after like I don't know, maybe like 4 or 5 laps in a row. The drain for the catch can doing its job, because the catch can's obviously empty, there's no mess anywhere, maybe a little power steering fluid, but yeah, really not too bad. So I'm just going to come over and check out my times. I now have a tripod, thanks Corey. You can see the whole me, not just like, not that, for a change. So yeah, hopefully when the screen comes back on, we'll find out how a Supra goes against a 3,000 horsepower Evo. Maybe 2,000, 1,900? I don't know. It says 1,000 horsepower easy somewhere on a sticker, I'm sure. Well, times are up, but not my times. I'm guessing it displays the current group, which make it really hard for me to check. So I guess I'll have to look later on. I'll see if I can find someone else who had a look for me to see find out what I actually did, because I still don't actually know what I did in the first session. All I know is it was less than 140. So see if anyone's paid attention. So after 2 sessions, I thought I'd best probably pop the bonnet and have a look and make sure everything's okay. Yep, still 7M, still goes good. But by the colour of it, that'll be actually power steering fluid. That's getting a bit grumpy. But the drain for the catch can seems to be doing wonders, because there's no oil anywhere, which means for the most part the oil level is sufficient. See a bit of splattering there. My main issue I've got really is she blows a lot of smoke on decel. So I think my turbo drain is way too small, but I'll address that at some stage. Obviously, I know this is not the right way to do it. It's easier to chuck a restrictor in than it is to make a new drain. So I'm somewhat tempted to put like just a slight restrictor in, see if it's just enough to keep it happy. I'm obviously not going to do it today, but yeah, I think I'm at my limit, sort of time wise. Sort of front end losing a bit of grip, rear end has no grip. I just run a 225 up front. She's adequate. She's adequate for what I do normally with drifting, but I think everything's just getting a bit heat soaked, and they might just be at the limit of their grip. So it's pretty unusual for me to run out of front grip, because I normally just don't have enough rear grip to actually make that happen. But yeah, so I'm already in the first session meet my goal of making a 130 something, I think. interesting. I don't have any boost, and I don't have any silicon joiners because I got HD clamps everywhere. Let's see what I've done. Oh, not bad actually. It's probably just been lubricated by a little bit of power steering fluid and a little bit too much bucking on and off gas, and she popped off. Oh, let's hope I have a spare pin for that though. That'll be the interesting part. I know I got spare clamps, so hopefully I've got a spare pin. Well, it's going to work on my car, but I've just heard that it's lunch and they're shouting pizza, so I am not missing out on pizza to play with that pipe. I'll deal with that later. Since I was the last group that went out, I'll be the last group to go back in again after lunch, so I got plenty of time. Oh, check out that spread. We don't get that when we're out drifting. It drifts south. Chris, I know you watch.
Watch this, bro.
My final session before the top 16 shootout. I don't know if my time's gonna be any faster or not. I was only supposed to do like one hot lap and then that was be it, and like conserve things, but I got carried away as I do. What a car, what a bloody car, so good. So here is the current standings. I'm in 8th currently, 138.66. There's that 3,000 horsepower Evo. That's the 137.4. 3,000 horsepower. 3,000 horsepower, 137.
Which was that at the ground.
And then there's Subaru Impreza. It's like broken something. It's only 2-wheel drive for some reason.
Yeah, it's more fun.
Yeah. So we're all pretty tight. That's pretty cool. So, and there's a sneaky wee Yaris in the middle there. Well, here we are, top 16 shootout. So how it's run, basically we're all lined up. All go out one at a time. You do your warm-up lap, flying lap, cool down lap, done. That's it. Fastest time wins. So I'm, as far as placings go, I'm somewhere down there. Last I saw was 8th. I haven't seen after the last outing I went on, but my power steering's a bit grumpy because there's no fluid, and I have a questionable amount of fuel, so it's only one lap, we can do it. A bit of a 80s classics lineup here. I must have pipped him just a little bit in the qualifying, so we'll see how we go. But still, that's my man to beat. Corey in the broken rear-wheel drive WRX. am currently in 4th place. That won't last. The last car is just heading out now, and he's the last car to go out for a reason, because he qualified first. So it's looking like I'll be in 5th, which is pretty bloody good. I'm pretty happy. Unfortunately, that bloody Subi beat me. Pest. He purposely like drained his fuel tanks. He only had just enough to do that lap to just get that weight down.
We've got a few prizes to give away thanks to Christchurch Track Days. We've got some merch and some molecule product. So if you're after good product to look after your race suits and your helmets, we're sellers for molecule, which is on the website. But we've got some freebies to give away. Next, these are just some random prizes. Ness went for a wander at lunchtime with our friends wee boy Jasper, and Jasper's choice for his most favourite car was Scott Johnson.
Yeah. Well, just had the prize giving, and what do you know? People's choice. Now, I always say to my staff when I take time off work to go do some drifting or whatever, come back like, did you win? I always answer that question the same way, is I won the hearts of the people, and that's all that counts. It's normally code name for I lost. But this time I did. I got people's choice, and now the people happened to be a little people. They took their kid around and said, pick your favourite car, and of course the one with the flashing lights gets it. So yeah, 5th overall, pretty stoked with that. And I'm not sure what I placed in class in the end, because I didn't realise the placings counted for in qualifying as well, not just people that actually did the top 16. Either way, bloody good day. I changed nothing on the car from yesterday from the drifting. I just took it as is and sent it. All I did was change the rear tyres, so very good result, very happy. Car ran bloody well, can't complain. Just a bloody good day out. And also, they're not doing this next year, so this was the opportunity for me to actually get out there and do it. So anyway, that is it for this one. Thank you very much for watching, and if you could like, comment, subscribe, all that kind of good stuff, it apparently helps somewhat. But anyway, I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.